Next up at UFC London, we have the main event of the evening. We have Tom Aspinall taking on Marcin Tybura. Tom Aspinall, 12-3 overall. 4-1 in his last 5, coming off that freak injury loss to Curtis Blades. I'm laughing because pretty sure I left out the P when I said his name. 4-1 in his last 5. He's coming off that freak injury loss to Curtis Blades. Freak injury. It can't be more clear than that. But it does go down as a loss because...
kind of like last week, huh? Feels
even
familiar.
faster. It was 15 seconds instead of the 35. He's taking on Marcin Tybura, 24-7 overall, 4-1 in his last 5. He is riding a 2-fight win streak. Tom Aspinall, as I mentioned, he's coming back after a year where he had that freak injury. He needed MCL surgery. This guy's a great striker. We've said this time and time again, and I don't know if he still does, but at one point in time, he was doing some training with Tyson Fury. For a heavyweight, he has excellent hand speed, really good defense, diverse attack style. He mixes in kicks really well. And that's just his striking. He also has a whole slew of grappling credentials. He's a BJJ black belt, 100% takedown accuracy, 100% takedown defense. He averages 4 takedowns per 15 minutes. And I mentioned he's coming off that freak loss. He's taking on Marcin Tybura. This guy's just I don't want to say just, he is a durable grinder. He will come forward, get you against the cage, just grind, drag you to the ground, grind. He's not an easy guy to get out of there. He's not a guy that you just weather the storm. He can just go for 15 minutes, just pushing forward, working, grinding, trying to get you to the ground, staying on top, hanging tough. We saw that in his fight against Alexander Romanov. The dude was picked up, slammed down, just getting absolutely smoked.
Mollywopped.
He came out, he stayed tough, he kept grinding, and he got that done. So Marcin Tybura is not a guy that you're just going to get out of here in 2 seconds. I do think Tom Aspinall wins. I think it's a very straightforward win. I think talent-wise, skill-wise, there's a giant gap between these two guys. Tom Aspinall has, for the heavyweight division, he may have the fastest hands we've seen at heavyweight. I off the top of my head, I can't think of another heavyweight.
What about John Jones?
John Jones never was fast.
Wow, I wouldn't say that. Sorry, John. Jesus.
John Jones is known for his speed?
Well, sorry, John.
Anyway, Tom Aspinall, insanely fast hands. We've seen the grappling. We've seen the wrestling. We've seen it all. So I think this is a very easy, straightforward win for Tom Aspinall. This line closure is actually surprising to me. Maybe it's because it's heavyweights. People are worried about the knee. The knee is a bit of a, does he trust it? Does he not trust it?
Why didn't you say that last week when your most confident pick was coming off knee surgery? Hypocrisy.
Because she blew her knee out in the fight. She blew her knee out in the fight and continued to come forward and win that fight with a blown out knee. Idiot. So I knew she wasn't afraid to use it.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Do you still have yours?
I don't know.
Well, then check, and there's your answer. I think Tom Aspinall wins. I do think over 1.5 rounds makes the... Marcin Tybura is very, very durable, very tough, and Tom may come out a little slower, give it a minute to trust his knee and stuff. So I think over 1.5 makes sense. Tom Aspinall is absolutely the pick. Jakey boy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm more interested in how Tom is going to win this fight rather than is he going to win this fight. And that's nothing against Tom or Marcin Tybura because he is a tough dude. And his path to victory in this is either a lucky shot or he's got to survive, get this to the 3rd round, get this to the 4th round, get this to the 5th round, and just see if you can wear down a guy like Tom Aspinall, who's going to be the much better fighter. But I'm going to say in this matchup, I think the easiest path to victory for Tom is to wrestle. And I was very, very surprised when the odds opened for submission. I understand that Marcin Tybura, everyone's going to say, oh, he's never been submitted. I don't give a fuck. If Tom Aspinall wants to submit this guy, I believe that he can submit this guy. He's a very high-level guy. He can get the takedowns. We've seen Tybura getting taken down before, especially a guy, as you mentioned, coming off knee surgery. How did he blow out that knee? Same arena, right? Same arena. striking. He was trying to strike, so there could be that little pause for concern. I don't want bouncing around striking. Let me just get a takedown early and try to work submissions. And when those lines open, and I got those for premium members, so we'll see if they hit or not. Round 1 submission on Bet Online open up plus 1,500. Round 2 submission open up plus 2,000. Those lines now have moved all the way to plus 500 and plus 750. I think he's going to come in, get an early takedown, and just try to work submissions, not even worry about maybe blowing out his knee or hurting his knee or worrying about the striking. If he wants to, obviously, I think he can win that fight. But I think the easiest path to victory is take him down and try to work for submissions. And just because you have never been submitted doesn't mean you can't get submitted, guys. This is a high-level guy, a powerful guy, and I think Tom wins however he wants, but I believe he's going to wrestle.
He may. I mean, he's averaging 4 takedowns per 15 minutes. I mean, he gets takedowns. He works them often. And, yeah, if he doesn't trust his knee, he might. Or he actually may avoid takedowns as well for that exact same reason. How much do you trust your knees step in
these days?
They've been holding up. That Osgood Slaughters.
Can you do a squat force back there?
No.
I think you could. Just push off, just woo, and then you'd have enough room back there.
Here's the problem.
I want to hear him crack and pop.
When I stand up after sitting here for 2.5 hours or whatever it is doing this, it's always like, It's like,
It's like The Office when he's like, even when you stood up, I could tell you had diabetes or whatever it is. Just the sound that you made. And just,
it is.
You've got the electric chair that sits up for you. Slowly sits you up. My handicapped mother's got one.
Oh, well, there goes, there goes that. Tom Aspinall, 9,700 DraftKings. I do trust it because I think he could get a bunch of takedowns and then win by finish, which is like a perfect DraftKings score. Actually, perfect score was Aylin Perez at freaking 138 points. What do you want?
I think that's Indianapolis tattooed on Tom Aspinall's channel. Is that downtown Indianapolis?
It could literally be a life-size replica of downtown Indianapolis on his chest.
I think that's downtown Indianapolis.
That city is
Monument
small,
Circle. That's Monument
vacant,
Circle right
and the dump. I'm spending $9,700 on DraftKings. Are you, Jacob?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. WeWantPicks.com. Become a premium member. It's only $10 a month. I can't even list all the things that you will get with that $10, but I promise you it is the greatest value in this space that
and it just shows support too,
or will be. I mean, that's a very good point as well.
It just shows support, man. We put a lot of work in. Angelo puts even more work. You guys think that I do a lot of stuff. Angelo does a lot more than me. We got web guy Josh that does a ton of work. They both do more work than me. But even if you just appreciate me sitting in front of the fucking stream for fucking 8 hours every Saturday instead of going to Angelo's house and having fun and living my life and just being a fucking hermit in my fucking apartment with no friends, no fucking future, no fucking girlfriend, sign up to be a premium member, $10 a month so I get the fuck out of here and get the fucking Brazil.
There you go. And premium membership is going to include a whole bunch of stuff. But before you get there, let me give you $50. Go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners using our links, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, use the link, make a deposit. I will send you $50. You can take that $50. Become a premium member. Unlock all the tools, the information. We have the line movement tracker. 5 fighters this week have flipped from underdog to favorite. We have detailed data, metrics, analytics, all sorts of stuff. I hear him watching in the background. We have DraftKings ownership projections, DraftKings tools, DraftKings information. We have the full optimizer, anything you could ever want to build a winning DraftKings lineup. And if you're new to DraftKings, don't necessarily know what it is, we have courses that'll help you learn what it is and teach you along the way. And these courses will walk you through all of the terms, the information, how to build a lineup, what type of contest, how much money you should be spending, anything you can need to start your DraftKings journey. And it's not just me and Jacob. We have Artem breaking down all fights, UFC or otherwise. We have the Pick Doctor. That's the AI, or he is the person developing the AI that will probably replace us all at some point. Follow that journey, read the articles, breaking down, what he's doing, how he's doing it, and how that's all going. WeWantPicks.com, click become a member. It is only $10 a month. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, UFC 291, we are breaking it down Sunday night. Saturday is UFC London. Sunday night, UFC 291, 7:30 p.m. Central. Same time, same place, different day. See you there.